From Kalamazoo, direct to you, it's a WKZO.com quickcast.
Well, the big key to me is just the score, the red zone, all the lost opportunities. I mean, two holding penalties on offsides, a misfire on a guy that's open in the end zone. Those ones there, to me, and then the missed field goal. So you're talking about a lot of points down there that we left out there, and to me, that was the whole key. I thought our kids, we lost Jordan White really early. We lost Juan Nunez, but I give those other kids credit. I thought the young kids went in there and they did a nice job. Jamal Murray, the guy don't even practice. He goes in there and he does a nice job. Matt Stevens went in there and did a nice job. But the big disappointment was just the red zone, the penalties, because we had a lot of things down there that were good, and just got in long yard situations. And I thought defense, we played well enough to win. I thought we did some things there. We took away Brown in the passing game, which I'm really happy about. And really, Brian Anderson, I mean, if we just stay in coverage, he's not going to catch that long one. It was 65 yards. We're in cover 3, and we let that go. And then I think the other key was, we get all excited at 13-13, and all of a sudden, for some unknown reason, we got like 3 or 4 guys, run out there in the end zone. I mean, for the life of me, I don't know where that comes from. It's just, that was discouraging. And then they go right down and scored, and Tim misses the throw. If he throws it just a little bit higher, we probably make a big play. He underthrows it, and they go down there and they score. So 2 quick touchdowns right off the bat from them that was discouraging. When you look at the stats, and we got beat, but I thought I didn't think we played real smart at times, and I think that's what got us.
Talk a little more about those final 2.5 minutes of the first half, and that was the one. The defense, I think, was almost perfect on 3rd down, but that particular play just seemed really easy. I mean, they just kept going to that left side, worked their way right down.
Yeah. It's after the penalty, you put yourself in a tough spot. I thought our kickoff coverage was not as good as it's been, and you have to do it because you got 27 back there. So you got to figure out where to go kick it. But when you get a penalty and they have to do that, that's tough. And they got the ball, I think, on the 50. With that much time left, I mean, that's hard. With all those timeouts left, and we still, we almost had it down there if we would go make the play on the run, on the touchdown run. We just go inside instead of just staying on our gap control. Maybe we stop them there. And all you're hoping for there really is just a field goal. Trying to get them to stop there.
Obviously, trying to stay away from Brown on the kickoff. When you look back at it, they had great field position all game. Is that something you think back? Is it worth doing that for that field position, or is it worth taking the risk on mid-return?
Nah, I think what we did, that's what you got to do. If you can keep them under 35, I mean, I think that's a pretty good trade-off right there. I don't think we covered as well as we've done in the past, and I think that part of it, because the ball did get some, it's had some hang time in there. But and then even still, it's near the end of the game. We don't miss the field goal. You're still only down. At the end, you still got your shots. We just threw away so many opportunities. And that's, I think, that's telling story there. I was happy. Brown, he did a good job on rushing the ball. We had some guys get out leverage there. But if you look at the passing game, for that, he only catches 5 for 39. You feel pretty good about that. And his punt returns, and he had one long at 21, or his kick returns 1-21. You feel good about that. The punt returns, you don't have any, so we took him out of that game there, and did a lot of things. Just. It's a little discouraging. We got a bunch of young kids, and then, like I said, when the two wideouts went down, that was we in fact, one of our package 5 wides, we had to get away from them. We didn't have enough guys. They can go out there and get that done. That's no excuse. But if you give penalties, I mean, we've been really good in penalty wise, and we go out there and have 10 penalties. I mean, that's they 11, but 10 for us. That's really not like us in a lot of key situations.
What do you think? leads to that? I mean, obviously there's emotion in this game.
Yep.
It's not in other games. Does that trigger it, or is anything else?
I think a couple of them were. I think we get the first down on a 3rd and 1. We go down there, and all of a sudden, we hit a guy in the back, and trying to make another block. And we hit a guy in the back. Now all of a sudden it gets pushed back there. The holding penalties, there was no excuse for that. But the touchdown, the celebration penalty, yeah, that's not real smart. Put some guys on the sidelines, and they're not thinking. And a couple of them weren't even, don't even play. They just, I don't know what happened. I'll find out on Monday, and or they'll find out on Monday. That doesn't. It's not real smart, and I thought that was kind of there. The effort, not by toughness, the mental toughness out there. For the most part, was pretty good. We've really grown up for the last 2 weeks. But for us to beat those, we had to play really well. Okay, and I'm not saying they're much, that much better than us, because I still don't think so. But we had to play a lot smarter, and I think that was the big difference. They had some experience in some spots we did.
Juan Nunez and Jordan, it looked like Jordan does go around a little bit. Is that the case, man? What's their status?
It's just an ankle. He had an ankle, and Jordan White has an ankle. Right. And so they were the problems.
When did you lose Nunez? The second half, or
yeah, it was early in the second half, and Jordan went down, I think, early in the second quarter, or maybe even late in the first quarter. Okay. And it's the kids. Can you falter at? No. I mean, I'm proud of the way they played, intensity-wise and stuff like that. But I wish we would have played a little bit smarter. And you see the overthrow, on a play, you design, and all of a sudden, you don't get it. It's wide open. Get maybe a little pressure there, throws off back foot, ball sails a little. And that's the difference between winning and losing.
What do you say in a week like this, where obviously you put a lot of emphasis on this game, kind of moving forward, and you not only lose to a team emotionally you want to beat because they're your rival, but what it does to you in the league race in terms of maintaining focus moving forward?
Yeah, I think you got to go out there, and you got to. To me, it's now talking about you got to finish up strong, and then see what happens at the first postseason. I mean, that's probably the only way you got to go about it. We're not. That loss, when you lose to them, that's really a 2-loss. Because if you get tied at the end, they win the tiebreaker. So, that's a problem. Let's be realistic. They know. They look in the stands, and I mean, they go to college, and they figure it all out. Our biggest thing is just to keep on getting better, and not getting one step ahead of us, because the season, there's still a lot of football to be played. If we play with the intensity we played the last 2 weeks, and just played a little bit smarter today, we got a chance to have a good season.
Thank you, Coach. One thing I don't want to be lost on before we leave, from a team standpoint, last year Central Michigan was 10 of 15 on third downs. This year they're 1 of 9 on third downs. Individually, Tim Hiller, of course, broke the career touchdown record. He now stands at 89, tied for second in the MAC history with Byron Leftwich. He also broke the career completions record, now standing at 879. And also his 66 completions breaks his own school record for a single game that he set last year at Buffalo, 60.